Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think the dog did turn down the levels on the preamp.
Well, she's deleted pictures on the phone.
She's like a celebrity. No flash photography. No recordings. No, just love me.
Yeah, right. Just love me.
Yeah. Blame it on the dog,
I blame that on the dog. I blame you for a lack of listenership. The podcast's been up late, and now we're out of that. Now we're out of the algorithm.
Hey, our listener is loyal.
Yeah, me. I listen to it for quality control.
As far as Little Richard's, like Little Richard said, still me.
Hey, in this listener's opinion, we were really funny last week.
Oh yeah, we were a scream. So all you people that didn't listen, go back and listen because that's good stuff. Yeah.
If you found this one, go back and listen to the other one. It starts kind of on a downer, but then it gets funny at the end.
Right. Yeah, that's what happened. All the services, they took their little clip because they clipped like 60 seconds or something out, and they happened to take the 60 seconds. That's kind of like, oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Don't. Last week was there's a lot of things happening in the world in general last week. So,
right.
Last week was a little bit of a mulligan. Let's just say it was a mulligan and we'll move on.
So let's kick this thing off, shall we?
Oh, you do that.
Welcome again to another episode of Drake and the Maestro, Almost Relevant.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
And almost broadcasting or something.
Yay. Hey, you got through that one without stumbling.
I know. I've been practicing. I glued my dentures in extra strong and everything.
Ooh, you got the poly grip?
Yeah.
Now you didn't mix the poly grip for the super glue this time, did you?
No, it just said hydraulic cement on the. I figured that's fine.
That'd be okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
They'll fall out eventually.
Fine. It's one way or another.
Sometime between now and the heat death of the universe.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you happen to watch the new Nobody movie?
No.
Nobody 2?
No, because I'd have to pay for it. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm just not paying for things anymore.
I hear you. I did. I paid for it. Did I pay for it? And I got to say, I really, 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 really wanted to like it. Am I going to ruin it for you? I don't know. But I'm going to ruin it anyway. So.
I mean, how long has it been out? There's a time frame here.
Oh, it's been a while.
I was going to say, I think it's been out for a little bit because it was already in theaters and then it was on streaming. So
yeah,
I get messed up because when I was growing up as a kid, a movie would be out in theaters and then a year later it'd be on VHS.
Right, and then you wait for it to go into the discount bin at Walmart for like $3.
Right, so that was like another 6 months at least.
Right, and it's double feature. It's like a double feature with like C.H.i.P.s and Convoy or something like that.
It's a movie you want to see and a movie you don't care about.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I wouldn't mind.
There's something that the younger listeners won't know anything about is the DVD 2-pack or 6-pack you would get at Walmart. Right. And it was like all the movies of a certain franchise and then like one that was kind of tangentially related.
Right, because it had an actor that drove by the studio's agent's nephew in it or something.
Yeah, it was like, oh, did you like this secondary character in this franchise? Well, you'll love him in this movie. It's like, well, that doesn't have anything to do with the other franchise. What are we doing here?
I'm still looking for the DVD pack of C.H.i.P. McCall's Convoy. Was it Chuck Norris did a trucker film? So did Jan Michael Vincent. All the trucker Duel with Dennis Weaver. All that.
Chuck Norris did a trucker film?
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, so I think it was before he became the Bearded Norris. So he was only at half strength. His
only movie before the Bearded Norris was Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Oh, was Lone Wolf McQuade? Was that the Bearded Norris?
I think so.
Oh no! We'll have to do. I'm going to do some on the spot fact checking on that.
You're gonna have to do that because I'm still driving, so I can't fact check nothing.
Yeah,
honk the horn the way I like it.
That's right. I'm holding on with the. I'm trying to stay out of the ditch. Wait, you have me do the other things. Okay, let's see.
Well, you look that up. I'll regale the audience with my Saturday, which was leaving Barstow, California, and driving across I-40 into Hollowbrook, Arizona, where I stopped. I wasn't out of time. But I was out of patience.
By the way, it's the short clip beard Norris before he got the big bushy. It's tight bearded Norris, yeah.
So it's young Norris. He's like 3/4 strength.
So his power is just starting to come on strong,
Yeah. He's just kind of coming into his powers. He never really got the big bushy beard. It got kind of longer, but it was always kind of close.
Yeah, but I bet you that beard is like a wire brush. I bet he can strip paint just by rubbing his face.
Oh yeah, you could clean your grill with Chuck Norris's beard hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah.
Well, when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't push himself up. He pushes the.
Are we gonna do Chuck Norris jokes?
Because I got Superman was Chuck Norris pajamas.
Yeah, it was called Breaker Breakers. Chuck Norris.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'd never seen it. Never even heard of it. I've heard Duel. Yeah. I knew about Convoy. I know about Over the Top, which is the Stallone one, where he's also an arm wrestler. He's got the weird arm wrestling training rig in the truck.
That's Stallone.
That's what I said.
Stallone. Over the Top.
That's what I said. It was Stallone. I said Stallone and Over the Top.
Okay, sorry.
I named the movie.
I'm trying to.
You senile old man.
This is the mustachioed Norris in Breaker Breaker.
Oh, he just got the mustache.
It's not the clean. Yeah, it's not the clean shaven Norris, which is very off-putting.
Yeah, he's trying out the Burt Reynolds. He's trying out the mustache. See if that works for him.
The old cookie duster.
Yeah. Although no one will beat Sam Elliott's mustache. Of all the mustaches of film, Sam Elliott has the best mustache. I don't care what people say about Burt Reynolds.
No, Elliott, and I think that mustache actually has its own agent.
It does. Yeah, it's got its own insurance policy and agent. Yeah,
I think he actually has to split all his royalties with his mustache.
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be nothing without me.
I wish I could have a mustache that glorious. That is a man's mustache right there.
Oh yeah,
Walter Cronkite, eat your heart out.
I think the reason Sam Elliott has the kind of weird voice is it's not really him talking; it's the mustache.
It's filtered through the mustache. The mustache.
Oh, it's either that or the mustache is doing the talking.
Yes, listeners, if you just heard the pew pew sound, that was my people going off telling you I have an hour left drive. Well, I like to explain the noises my truck makes when they happen, so that the listeners hear them. It's like an Easter egg for the listeners going forward. They have one explanation, and then they'll hear it again some other time. Like, oh, that's what that noise is.
Very good. Do you want to explain some other noises now?
Wrenching, crashing noise. It means I hit something.
Yeah, but drive through it. You can do it. Just drive on through.
Yeah, I left Barstow on Saturday, and I had to stop in Hollowbrook because it was either I stop or I commit vehicular homicide.
Tough choice, isn't it? It's like, you go either way.
That was a rough one. That was, some days you just want to run someone off the road. Maybe they didn't even deserve it. It's just like, you know what? You're getting the wrath.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of those days, and I was just like, you know what? I've done 450 miles. I'm done. It's early enough in the day. I'm done. Can't take any more. I'm raging at the windshield more than I'm doing anything else, and it's time to stop.
I think that's pretty standard fare for people in Barstow.
Oh yeah, well, and Hollowbrook too. Like Hollowbrook's out in the middle of nowhere in Arizona.
Just going through that, on a daily basis. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want to know where Hollowbrook, Arizona is, it's near the Petrified National Forest. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
so you can see a lot of the truck stops there have big chunks of petrified wood,
which is cool. Petrified wood.
Yeah, it's really cool. Those are petrified wood. It's like, hey, you want to see a wood that used to be? You want to see something that used to be wood is now a rock? It's over there.
Yeah. It's
really hard, but you can still see the tree parts of it. Like it still looks like a tree when it's all one piece. So you can see the rings and all that, but it's a rock.
Then they take it and they tumble it or whatever, and they polish that stuff up or however they do that. That's really cool. And they take the petrified wood and polish it.
Yeah, the ones that I've seen have all been the tops are polished and then the sides are.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah. I love it. I like petrified wood. I think that's really neat.
The wood is scared to death. It's just petrified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to go out of that joke, or we want to continue?
Well, I thought I would throw some of my father's humor in there because we went to the Petrified Forest. That was cool.
Yeah.
Your kids.
Grandpa used to take me to the rock museum when I was a kid. It was like a rock thing.
Just like when Grandpa says, let's go rock out, it's a whole different meaning.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the Chuck Norris Breaker thing because the artwork for the movie, the movie artwork, shows a mustachioed Norris, but but I don't remember him having a mustache in the film. And I went back and looked at screen captures, and he is not. He is clean shaven. It's a little off-putting.
Yeah, clean shaven Norris looks weird. I'm going to agree with you on that one.
He kind of looks
he looks very like in Enter the Dragon when he fights Bruce Lee, and he doesn't have anything. He's all clean shaven. He looks very sallow. Like his face is almost sunken in.
Yeah, almost like a discount. What's his name? Carradine, right? Like discount David Carradine. Yeah,
except for his face is more filled out. It's like David Carradine's whole thing is like he's kind of a skeletal person.
Yes. Well,
he's a skeleton with a flesh complex.
He is now. I'll tell you that.
Well, he's got several other complexes that came before it. But anyway,
it's a very complex.
Yeah, very complex.
Very complex.
What's weird about Chuck Norris without the beard is that like his cheeks are very sallow, but then the rest of him is all filled in. So it's just like he's like halfway to Skeletor.
Right. Well, that's why he needs the beard because that fills out his powers.
Right.
Yeah. I love the Chuck Norris jokes. That there's a clip. Maybe I'll cut it in a link into the description where someone took the Hitler movie, The Bunker, which was all in German.
Yeah, the Norris is crossing the Atlantic.
Right. And Hitler's like concedes surrender defeat because he realized that he's unable to fight Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Whoever the twisted mind.
The Norris swims the Atlantic as we speak, sir.
Right.
Why takes off his glasses all shakily.
Right.
Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist in zwei, drei ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Boy, we could release the Kraken, and the Hitler's like, we stole the Kraken from Norris' fish tank!
It's all in subtitles. It's whatever. It's the original dialogue. He doesn't change any of the dialogue for the movie.
No,
he just changes the subtitles because the whole movie's in German.
So hats off and props to whoever came up with the concept of doing that. And holy crap, that was funny. I'll put the link in the description. It's worth the watch.
Another link you can put in the description is if you can find it the clip of Chuck Norris reading Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh yeah. We won't bore people with the Chuck Norris jokes here. They can watch it. I can watch Chuck.
No, you go find them on your own. Make your own. They're fun.
Yeah, they are. Like Brokeback Mountain.
That was big when I was in high school. Is the Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain isn't a mountain. It's just a pile of dead ninjas outside Chuck Norris' bedroom window. Yeah.
Yeah, he even did one in the third Expendables movie when he was in.
That's my favorite scene. I keep rolling the movie back and forth so I can see it.
You're the one people call a lone wolf?
I've been called that, but I have mellowed.
Not that much. I heard another rumor that you were bitten by a king cobra.
Yeah, I was. But after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
The funny thing is, of all the celebrities recently over the last 5 years that have had scandals, controversy, that Chuck Norris is nowhere near any of that.
Nope.
He's
unless it's
so well known to be a really nice guy.
Yeah, like I enjoyed his visit on Diesel Brothers when that was the show. They made
such a
Chuck Norris approved diesel brodozer truck.
Yeah. But whenever I see him in interviews or doing something in public where he's on camera, he's always super calm and relaxed and very chill. Just like a super calm. That's the only way I can describe it, is calm. He's just calm.
Right. With just when you know that you could win the battle of Chuck Norris versus all comers, you can be very chill and calm because
I guess if Chuck Norris once killed a sheep on set and then brought it back to life to prove that Chuck Norris taketh and Chuck Norris giveth.
That's right. Right.
Right. That's it. That's the last one. That's the last Chuck Norris joke. We got to move on. We'll do the whole episode will be nothing but Chuck Norris jokes.
How about Paulie the Plumber jokes?
Okay, we can do Paulie the Plumber. Paulie the Plumber is always fun.
Paulie the Plumber, he's a good friend. And he's also his own worst enemy.
He's not good enough friend to listen to the podcast.
Get off the analytics, man. It's been a tough week for everyone.
It has been a tough week for everyone. It's very true. But I'm going to ride that joke like it's got a Vicuna's saddle.
All right, you do that. Our friend Paulie, he's true Sicilian plumber,
Yeah.
And he's as good actually, his cooking is superb.
He's a better cook than he is a plumber.
Well, no, I don't know about that, but
he's a really good plumber. But he's a really good cook.
Yeah, and his hypoglycemia would explain it. He's hypoglycemic,
oh, yeah.
So constantly has to be making sure he's got food and whatever. Otherwise his blood sugar plummets, and then.
Isn't that just all Italians? Constantly making food, cooking something, always eating something.
But he is the quintessential Goomba.
Oh.
I mean, hey, over by here,
Paulie,
hey.
all the interactions I've had with Paulie is like having an interaction with someone that got lost and walked off the set of Goodfellas.
Or Sopranos, or something being filmed in Chicago.
Or New York. Yeah, he walked off the set of a mob show or movie and then just never broke character. Hasn't figured out that the show's been over for the last 20 years. He's still in character.
Well, maybe his character is the role of a lifetime.
Yeah, he's William Shatnering it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I believe it. But he's a great guy. I love Paulie.
I enjoy Paulie. And and if you're looking for a plumber in the Chicago area, hit us up and we'll put you in touch with Paulie, because wow, he's talented and brings the show. So, and funny, yeah. He talks to his imaginary worker Walter. He actually becomes this other personality called Walter. I guess it's the guy he used to work with. Rushing. Yes, Russian. He's Russian. Walter is his alternate personality. Boy is working boy. Boy, you work. Work, boy, work. And he's talking to himself as Walter.
He's just talking to himself. You'll just hear that coming out from wherever your water heater is. It's like
when did the Russians get here? Oh, boy is working. Boy is working good. Work, boy. Like, what? Wait. I thought I heard an Italian.
Would you pick a stereotype and stick with it?
Exactly. Then I found myself doing it. And then I started laughing at myself.
It's real catchy. Boy is working.
Boy is working.
Wait a minute. I'm not Russian. What is happening here?
It's a Russian invasion. First it was the British invasion. Now it's the Russian invasion.
Yeah, it's a lot more Porsche.
So Paulie likes his toys like any good Goomba. So he goes and hooks up the boat. He's gonna take the cabin cruiser up to the lake, And this is so typical, not just of Paulie, and just in general, right? The last thing you want to do when you're gonna go put the boat on the lake, or you're gonna go take the car for a relaxing drive, is get it all fixed up ahead of time.
Yeah. No, you don't want to be
never
working on
works out. I'm just going to fix these last few things and get it, so I can really enjoy it. Is it working now? Yeah. Well, go enjoy it and then fix it. Right. Fix it when you get back. So he's like, he did the whole, it's fiberglass boat, obviously, right? Because nobody's got a Chris Craft anymore, really.
Who would want to?
It's my uncle who sold his Chris Craft because it was so much work. And he used to have a plaque that said, if God wanted us to have fiberglass boats, he would have planted fiberglass trees. He finally, what happened to the Chris Crafts? Like, it's so much work and it's all rotting and whatever. Like, yeah. So I joined that fiberglass boat. It's great. Okay. I'm looking for them fiberglass trees. So he goes out and deoxidizes the gel coat on the boat and gets it all polished and looking brand new. Big mistake. Oh, yeah. Get it all brand new. You get it all brand new after the season when no one can see and appreciate your hard work. That's the only way to do it. So gets the boat. Obviously, it's on the trailer. Backs up his van. Gets the boat hooked up. Takes off. Heading to the lake. I'm like, it's beautiful weather. It's going to be such a good boat trip.
Oh, you're never getting on that water.
No,
that's not happening.
Next thing, clunk, clunk, and the boat tries to pass him.
Uh-oh.
The hitch completely let go. The ball, the part of the boat hitch that clamps onto the hitch ball decided, you're going, no. So
you thought you were going to have a good time.
I got a good time for you.
That's right. How you feel about picking up your boat off the side of the road?
So, he's going through the intersection there about 30 miles an hour, getting ready to go on the expressway. And
so's the boat.
Yeah. The boat's going 70 on the expressway, And it's like, what is that noise? Yeah. What is that? Yeah. Then pulls over into the turn lane, which is the only place to turn off because they've made the shoulder into the turn lane, so there's no shoulder.
Yeah, they've made it so that you can't pull over anymore. He's just I sure hope everything of yours is working properly because you got nowhere to stop now.
And as Paulie would say, yes, they do that on purpose because the cops, they want to come by and they want to ask you and they want to tow the thing right because hey, you're blocking traffic here. Well, if there was a shoulder, I wouldn't be blocking traffic. Yeah, but you're blocking the traffic. We're going to call a tow truck for you. So he goes back there and the tongue, because when he stopped, of course, the boat didn't want to. The boat didn't want to stop.
Boat thunk.
The tongue goes under the van, and the front of the boat punches its way into the van. You know?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Because
it's got that metal beam that comes up where the winch is to hold on to the boat, you know, to pull it up on the trailer. Right.
Yeah, that's
so that
punches into the van.
That introduces itself to the interior of the van.
You got a really nice van here. A lot of space in here.
Yeah. And of course the breakaway, because he's got surge brakes with the breakaway chain, that didn't help him at all.
Got a lot of room in this mall.
Later he tells me, yeah, those brakes have been working for a while. Like, okay. So right away he's like,
Paulie.
crap. I'm blocking the turn lane. The cops are going to come and tow the boat, and it'll cost me, a small fortune to get the boat out of hock, which is the truth. Oh, I tell you what.
Yeah, it really will.
Out there in the suburbs, those they're pirates. The whole towing racket. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. You got the Toyota over there. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll be $700 in the storage and the towing. It's been here 30 minutes. Oh yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, across an hour, it's gonna cost you $1,200. Like, oh my gosh, what a racket.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's my money.
Anyway, yeah, right. Hey,
Do I need
where's
to
all
sign
my
in blood, or is that just a formality?
a sign here that says all your stuff's still in the car? Like, well, wait a minute, maybe I should check with it. Oh no, whoa, no going in the yard until you pay the money. Okay, but I gotta check. I'm signing everything that says everything's still in the car. I gotta go in the yard to check it. Hey, you can trust me, it's fine. No one goes in the yard till you pay the money. So you pay the money, you get in and you find all your GPS is missing and, whatever.
All right, yeah,
then
all your tools are gone.
Right, and you go back and
leather seats are now cloth seats.
Right, how'd that happen? Hey, you signed the paper. I don't know what happened. Okay. I've officially been pirated. So that's what Paulie's trying to avoid, because he's gonna have a cabin cruiser towed and then come back with like a sunfish sailboat. It's like, what's he talking about? No cab? We got no cabin cruiser. Like, no, not anymore. Yeah, I'm sure you don't. How did my DNR numbers get on the bow of this little foam-filled little boat? I don't know. Came in like that. It's kind of like over here in the next county over. They lost an ambulance. One of those box.
An ambulance.
One of those box ambulances, that's like in a mobile intensive care unit. It got into a collision. It was towed away to get the damage fixed. And then at the next budget appropriations meeting, they're asking for, $250,000 to buy a new ambulance. Like, what happened to the old ambulance? No one knows. We just need a new one.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff going around too. So
spooky.
He calls his buddy, hey, you gotta get over here fast with the floor jack before the cops come and tow me. So they go over there and they jack the boat up and they kind of get it reattached. And
I feel like the trailer hitch has already jacked the boat up enough. Why did they do it more?
Well, why not?
Okay, just figured I'd ask.
Because that tow truck driver that comes out with the flatbed the thing in is going to be merciless, and it'll probably be over 13.6 when the boat's setting up on a rollaway, right?
Oh, they wouldn't be able to put that on a rollaway.
Well, they'll put it. They'll put it on a rollaway, and it will be 13.6 when it arrives in the lot.
It will be Yes, you are not wrong. It will be 13.6 when they're done with it.
Hey, didn't I have a flying bridge up there? I don't know what you're talking. It'll be Paulie talking to another Paulie. It'd be, hey, that boat had a flying bridge. I don't think so. You got some cheesy canopy. I don't see no flying bridge. Yeah, it would be. That would be.
For listeners that are wondering, Paulie really does sound like a New York version of Rodney Dangerfield most of the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Well, except for when he's Walter.
Oh, right. That's right. Except when he's Walter. That's right.
When he's not Walter, he sounds like an Italian, like a New York, more Italian Rodney Dangerfield.
It's very stereotypical. There's a reason why there's stereotypes, and that's one of them right there.
Yeah, he's really funny.
So he goes in, gets the boat back to his place, figures, you know what? The trailer hitch is really old on the tongue, so he's going to replace the whole thing. The surge brake assembly, all that, got it all new, got it put on, got everything ready to go. Goes in, repairs the truck, and again, this is where we have problems. Goes and fixes the van as well. Now, that van is over 100,000 miles on it. So what do? Gotta leave something broken. Don't go back and fix everything. But, some of us learn different ways.
The hard way.
So I go, okay. And then makes the most critical error. I'm ready to go, and now I'm going to enjoy putting the boat on the lake one last time. No, you don't say that. You don't even think it. So he hooks up the boat to the van, gets ready, because pulling the van around, steps on the brake to stop at the end of the driveway, loses the brakes on the van. Just
well, did the surge brakes on the trailer work this time?
No, because they rely on the van. Because when the van is slowing down, the surge brake thing is the ball hitch from the van is pushing on the surge brake thing, activating the brakes on the trailer. So the harder you stop, the harder the trailer brakes.
The harder it stops.
Right.
Right. And since he doesn't have any,
so if he's not stopping, the other brakes aren't stopping either.
Neither is the trailer.
Right. I'm thinking he has narrowly missed an episode of C.H.i.P.s. That's all I got to say.
Twice.
You know, I was telling him, I said, now, if you see the boat trying to pass you and you hear a disco beat coming on, look out, because stuff's about to go flying. That's all I got to say. He didn't get it. I said, didn't you watch C.H.i.P.s as a kid? He's like, oh, hey, yo. So he loses the brakes, and then the boat pushes him out in the intersection anyway from his driveway. So then he's got to back it back up without the brakes and get everything. So then he's looking at like all the brake lines are rotted. So I'm like, well, look at the bright side. At least the trailer didn't come off on. What is the big highway there in Barstow, where LA or whatever? I forgot, the big interstate where they filming C.H.i.P.s. Anyway, you're not going down the big wide interstate.
That's the 605, or it's either the 605 or the 705 or the 105. Well, I don't think the 105 would have existed back then, so it would have been like the 605.
Well, yeah. So you're not, and all of a sudden you hear a disco beat, and then the boat goes flying over top of you.
Right.
So,
yeah, look out for the Pontiac Le Mans.
Right. Or is it
ramp car?
Yeah, I thought that was Le Mans. It's certainly Le Mans body. I thought it was a GTO. I mean, I remember crying.
It wasn't a GTO.
Was it? Okay.
No, it was like a Le Mans or a Tempest or something. It was that Pontiac, but it wasn't a GTO.
Yeah, but it was definitely the ramp car. Makes me want to build one of those and just drive it, just to see when he gets the joke. But I think it's too far gone. That's a little too, that's a long way to go for a joke that only I would get, and maybe our listener might get it.
It's me. I'm the listener. We established this.
Well, so that's Adventures with
petered out on that one, didn't you?
I did. I'm sorry. That's probably why no one's listening. But I've got challenges over here, man. I got most of them mental.
And most of them self-imposed.
Truly. And our movers didn't show up. Remember the movers were gonna. Yeah, I had hired some movers to help unload the cargo trailer, because like all the big heavy equipment in there that need to be moved out, that I can't do it. And
yes. I remember you being old and unable to do things.
Right. And certain people not being available to help. So I hired them. And then, they laughed at me because, hi, we're not at Corn Festival. Okay. And then I was hoping, and I knew better, but I was hoping that now that the Corn Festival is over, they would call and go, okay, when do you want us to come and move all that stuff, right? But then I realized, because this is a furniture company that does moving and stuff as well. Because if you're hiring guys to deliver furniture, make some money on the side, doing moving for people too, Yeah. And then I realized I had given them a couch to sell on consignment, right? It was nice. It was a double recliner sofa, really nice fabric and all that I had bought. That was, now that I have inherited so much furniture from everywhere, I don't need. So I practically still new, and it still had the tags on it, and bought it from them and sent it back with them on consignment. So I'm talking with the guy about moving and say, hey, did you ever sell that sofa? What sofa? Oh boy. And I had to refresh his memories. Like, oh yeah. Didn't we move a piano for you? Like, yeah. Oh yeah, that sofa. Oh, we don't have it.
Did you sell it?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
Where'd it go?
What did it burn down in the parking lot? What?
I don't know. I'll have to look up.
It? Did it grow legs and walk away?
And somehow then I'm talking to some kind of detective. Can you describe the sofa? Yeah, it's sofa shaped. The both ends recline.
Covered in fabric.
The one that you sold me? I'll have to check the records and see. Like, aren't I owed some money because this was a consignment? Oh, I got to look at the records. So now that there's obviously money owed, I don't know if I'm ever going to get those people to show up.
Well, you're definitely not getting the money. He didn't even remember that you sold him a sofa.
I'll bet he does.
To sell.
I'll bet it's one of those, hey, did I? Well, I did, kind of like, crap, I spent that money on beer and pizza or something, whatever. I spent that money at the corn festival. Crap.
We should have hired Ed Gruberman.
He's got imagination or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Well,
we suck again.
Indeed. So that's kind of what's happening out here in the hinterlands.
You got a Italian Russian plumber who's being attacked by his boat. You got a guy that owes you money for a couch that you had described to him.
Right.
The gravel guy full life over there.
Gravel guy hasn't shown up. I ordered a bunch of number 73 gravel, which is like a 3/4 crush with all the limestone and the fines in it to put on top of the gravel I've got, as well as graveling in the area around the old well we have. That's just nothing but weeds. And I've already had that all excavated and ready for gravel. And gravel guy, which is, no. And it's kind of funny, my attitude now. Yeah, we should be out no later than Sunday, which means he's not showing up Sunday. That's what that means.
Yeah.
It's taken me a while, and I haven't checked, but Babel or Rosetta Stone needs to have a course on contractor speak. Very important thing to learn. Contractor speak. Like, I didn't even tell my wife that we might be getting a gravel shipment on Sunday because it's like, oh, well, maybe stay home from church and make sure he ain't coming. It's not coming. Not happening.
No.
Right. And now that we're into the new week, have I received a call saying, hey, it was raining or, frogs came by, whatever. And I couldn't get
shadow.
Right. I saw my shadow or I was busy at the corn festival, whatever. Nah, not even that. Just ghosts. Just nothing. And I'm waiting to see how many. I don't know who's going to break first. Is it going to be me or is it going to be him?
Depends. Did you pay him already?
No.
Well, then it won't be you.
I'm just mystified. Is like how, wow. You remember when I was doing my thing? I was like setting the table, beating the ground, hitting it, so we could have consistent amount of work.
Dump truck guys don't need that.
Yeah, apparently.
Usually dump truck drivers, if you own your own dump truck, this is from what I've heard, you're beating work off with a stick.
Yeah.
Somebody always wants you for something.
The only thing that's gone well has been the chimney guy. He did a great job on the chimney. So that's something.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now, do you need to still seal the vents so that they don't try to gas you?
He fixed that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So we're good to go.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that that insert was literally just inserted. It was just inserted in the hole. There was nothing holding it in, gravity, because he had a machine and all that and just came and pulled it right out and cleaned up inside and around and behind it and like, oh. And it doesn't even connect to the flue. It just vents itself into the firebox and then goes up the flue. Like, okay, learn something new, right? Oh, there we are. And then my wife, she's like, oh, because she would want to stay home and make sure that the rock shows up. I'm like, no, don't stay home from church. We're not doing that. It's not coming. It's just not coming.
It's not coming.
So, and it hasn't been here yet this week either. So I guess I'm going to break down, send him a text going, just for my own planning, because I got other contractor waiting on the gravel so I can finish the other job. You give me a
you
ballpark?
planning on coming out sometime this year?
Yeah.
This month, this century, before the heat death of the universe. Like, what are we doing here?
It's like the joke about women and men, the difference in callback. Like if a woman says she'll call you, she means when she gets home. When the man says he'll call you, it means before he dies.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. It's like, and if a contractor says he'll call you, it means you're not getting a call.
It means you call him. That's what that means.
Right.
I'll call you means call me in a week because I'll have forgotten.
My wife's outside Oh my goodness, she's fighting with we got her that new Toyota SUV thing with the automatic tailgate, right? Got the tailgate.
She's boxing with the tailgate, isn't she?
Yeah, the tailgate's winning.
The tailgate's winning. Yeah,
because it's got all the safety mechanism stuff too, where if it sees or senses something in the way, it reverses.
Yeah, it won't. And it won't close.
And it's got the lockout switch on the dash, so that if Hal takes over, it doesn't open while you're driving down the freeway. Right. So there's this whole thing about clicking a remote and the tailgate starting to go up and then down, or then it not going up and then just beeping, and there's a whole thing happening.
You're too close to it, and then you so you step back, and then you click it again. Now you're too far away, so then you kind of remind me of too close.
It reminded me of the old days when you had to put tin foil on the rabbit ears on the TV to kind of get the picture in for the show, so you could watch Underdog. Not that I have any personal experience with that, but
no, you never.
No, and then you got to have like your sister or brother hold on to the rabbit ears and stand on one leg and then lean over sideways, because get rid of the snow and everything on the picture.
Yeah.
You youngsters out there are just click and watch streaming on Hulu's or whatever it is. You don't understand that.
And I remember going to Grandma and Grandpa's house down there at the farmhouse and having to mess with the rabbit ears to get WGN out of Terre Haute.
Yabba dabba doo. Even when they went to high def, when we got the high def antenna, it was like you still had to play around the high def antenna to get the signal, because it was kind of remote. Yeah, it was kind of remote.
Yeah, they were
like, okay, really do, which channel are you watching? I don't know. Why does it matter? Yeah, because the one channel, you got to have the antenna on this side of the chimney of the fire, and then on the other channel, you got to have it over here, and then the other channel, you got to have it in the kitchen, and you stick it through the hole, and you put it on the kitchen. Yeah, it was like that.
And if you want to watch the fourth and only channel, you got to hold the antenna and stand on one leg.
Right, so which is like you're doing calisthenics, which is good for you. So, which leads me into the exercise machine that I never built that I should have. And that's like an exercise bike or an elliptical, or you choose your motion machine of, whatever machine you choose that pulls a flywheel that you have to plug in so it gives you resistance. I could never understand exercise. Now I have one. You plug it in so that it has magnetic resistance, but the exercise ought to be you're just generating like your own electricity, and then you can watch TV or something, or listen to a radio, or I guess today would be an MP3 player, whatever.
TV. I mean, the LED TVs need so little power nowadays that you could probably make that work.
Yeah. So the only way you're watching TV is you're pumping that thing. That's it. That's your exercise. So I'll have to get on that. And on that disappointment, it's time to say goodbye. So long. See you next time.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Want to thank our listener for listening.
Yes,
and if anyone wants to make a comment or needs to get a hold of us or has arguments, you can always leave it on the comment section, or you can send us an email at DrakeAndMaestro@outlook.com. See, I've been practicing. DrakeAndMaestro at Outlook.com.
It shows.
I think carrier pigeon still works. And card, letter, or maybe phone call. Not sure about phone call.
Yeah, well, we might run and hide from the phone call. Because how did you get this number?
Tune in next week when the maestro says...
You've got me off guard. I had something for it, and then as soon as you asked, it was gone.
And they say my mind's slipping. Thanks for listening, and
I've never had one to begin with. Adios.
Adios, muchachos, caballeros, when you get out of here.
Right, that's very true. You can't lose what you don't have. That's right.
And also, it's like being called upon to, we talked about this before, it's like being called upon to read in class.
Yes.
You're following along, you're ready to go, and then as soon as they say your name, like, I've lost my place. You've forgotten how to speak.
It's like doing the podcast. The mic goes on, the light turns red, I'm like, I got it. We're 30.
I don't know.